Everyone, today I'm going to be going over a easy question that I solved this morning. This one is sort of like a stack question, testing your usage of adjacent characters, so let's go over it. As you can see, the constraints are pretty low, so we can use a pretty straightforward approach, but let's read the question first. So you're given a string of lower and uppercase characters, and you want to make the string good in the minimum number of moves as possible, or any moves as possible, because for example, if two characters are equal but they're the opposite case, then you want to remove both of them, and you just want to keep doing this until you can't do this anymore. And so here, for example, you would get nothing because BB is removed, and then AA is removed, and then CC is removed. Here, there's no such thing, so you just return S. Pretty straightforward, so I'm going to show you how to code it up. Let's create a stack first, so we can compare the previous character with the current character, and let's iterate over our input string. If nothing has been added yet, then it's not possible for a mismatch in case to occur. So we can just append the current character and continue on to the next iteration. If that's not the case, so if there's a mismatch, first of all, we have to compare if c.lower is equal to, if we ignore case, are they the same? If they're the same, then there's the potential for a mismatch, right? If B and B, when you set them both to lowercase, if they're not equal, there's no chance of the mismatch between just the cases. So if this is true, then we can ask the question if stack of -1 dot is lower and C dot is upper, or the other way around, C dot is lower and stack -1 dot is upper. If any mismatch occurs, then we know that we need to pop from the stack, and we can't add the current character because we want to get rid of that mismatch, right? For example, the stack would be the E at index 1 here, and then we're seeing the capital E at index 2, so we want to pop from the E and not add the capital E, and then continue on to the next iteration. So here, stack.pop, and then continue, right? If that's not the case, then we don't have any mismatch. We can just append the current character, right? So let's print out the stack and see what it looks like. Okay, so good to verify, right? And cool, so now we just return a string version of our list, a stack, which is using the .join method without spaces in between. And there you go. As you can see, it works. And yep, so I think this question is pretty similar to other stack questions like valid parentheses, or just testing the use of stacks and how to manipulate them. So hopefully this helped. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more.